So using a breast pump is actually it depends on what your situation is. If you're going back to work, you're going to want to mimic what the baby's typically doing at home. So if you are feeding the baby usually every 3 hours during the day at home, then you're going to want to gauge your day as best you can. Don't pull yourself out of a meeting if you're in the middle of something, just as close to the time as possible to be able to go and express. So if your baby's feeding every 3 hours at home, then we're going to have to figure out every 3 hours when the baby's eating at home when you're going to be pumping at work. And usually all you need is 15 minutes. If you have a double electric pump, you will use both of them at the same time. If you put them on for 7 minutes on slow and low, which is the suction and the speed, stop for 1 minute, massage all around, and then another 7 minutes back on, and then you can store it. If you're using a single pump or a manual pump, then you're going to have to split that up. It's going to take a little bit longer because you're not using a double pump. This is a manual pump, and it really works very well. You can always just throw it into your bag. It's very easy to use, very easy to set up. It's really just screwing the top with what we call a flange here and a pump. The pump is right there, and just making sure, no matter what, that your breast is centered perfectly in the middle before you start to use it. That's the key in most cases to the comfort of pumping, because you end up having, if you're angled in a funny way, you can end up having the top of the nipple scraping or the bottom of the nipple scraping. You want to make sure the nipple's perfectly centered before you start to do it.